Studio Pro 10.17 is out, and we're introducing Studio Pro in other languages, optional parameters in Microflows and Nanoflows, and we're celebrating 10 years of Mendix Meetups. Let's dive in. Let's give a warm welcome to our newest MVP, Chelsea Veenstra. As a trailblazer in the Australian market, Chelsea drives innovation and gives back to the community by diving into Mendix's latest features, sharing her discoveries and feedback, and creating in-depth blogs. As one of our most valuable professionals, she joins an elite group of Mendix experts who go above and beyond to empower the community. We're excited to collaborate with Chelsea, and we can't wait to see how she continues to inspire our community. Learn more about the MVP program and how you can become an MVP at mendix.com/MVP program. Studio Pro is now available in Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. You can change the language of Studio Pro by going to the Preferences menu. Once you've selected the language, the interface of Studio Pro will change to that language. This helps a lot of developers better understand the options in Studio Pro by seeing it in their native language, so they can more easily build apps. Choose the language of your preferences from the Work Environment tab in the Preferences to get started. You already know that you can create advanced application logic using Microflows and Nanoflows. Because we know that updating logic that is reused in your app can be challenging, we're introducing optional parameters for both Microflows and Nanoflows in Studio Pro 10.17. You can now specify whether a parameter is required or optional and set default values when you need it. The new interactive REST client is now fully supported for production apps. This release also includes some new features. For example, you can dynamically configure your request's base URL from a Microflow activity. This makes it easier to tailor your requests for different work environments. We've also made some usability and UX improvements to make your life easier when working with REST calls. You can now duplicate a request, which will save you time by reusing existing setups instead of starting every request from scratch. Adding and modifying request headers and parameters also just got a whole lot easier with the new UI. The latest Data Widgets update introduces a loading indicator feature to provide visual cues during data grid loading. You can choose between a skeleton loader or a loading spinner, which improves the user experience by clearly indicating when data is being loaded. And to round up the year, we've got a couple of interesting meetups coming up in December and January. On December 4th, Bartosz Hetmanski is organizing a meetup in Wrocław, Poland. And Holly Miller from OraQ is inviting the community to have some festive drinks in downtown London on the same day. Looking at January, you're invited to join a meetup in Japan on January 14th and in Korea on the 17th, both organized by Louisa Tang, pioneer and candidate MVP from ABN AMRO. And to close out the year, join us for the 10-year Mendix Meetup celebration. We'll have speakers talk about the early days, share funny anecdotes, and of course, we'll do a fun quiz with prizes. You can join us online or in person in Rotterdam, but be quick because the seats are filling up fast. Check out meetup.com/pro/MendixMakerCommunity to find a meetup near you. And that's it for this video. For a full list of new features, improvements, and fixes, check out the release blog on mendix.com/blog or read the release notes on docs.mendix.com. Download Studio Pro 10.17 at marketplace.mendix.com to use all these new features right now. If you like these videos and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to get all the notifications. I'm Jan de Vries, your low-code host, and in case I don't see you before Christmas, have a happy new year and see you in 2025.